Hey everyone! So today I want to talk to you about going blonde. As you see, I'm blonde. I was brunette before. My hair is still healthy. It's short, but it already was. Because I like my hair short. So, I watch so many YouTube videos. And there are things that I feel are not discussed and should be discussed for if you want to go blonde without getting orange or fried hair or have to shave your whole head or all those horrifying things. Because I see so much people like my horror story when I was blonde. And I know so many friends that tried to go blonde and went orange or had to cut their hair so short when actually such long hair, and the trouble. It doesn't need to be. But no one have just given you the right advice yet. And I don't think that hairdressers even know this. Like, it's so simple. And I just found it out myself out of experience. And logic. Logic helps. Tip 1 is cut your hair. Yeah, I cut it afterwards. No, you have to cut it before. You have to cut it before you go blonde, because all the dead ends, all the split ends, dry ends, everything bad on the ends grows up. Not down, it doesn't grow out, it grows up. And when you bleach your hair, it goes up dramatically, and that is why so many people end up with dead bleached hair. Because it goes up, it doesn't grow out, unfortunately. And that's why you have to cut your hair before, so you want that out. You want there's nothing that can go up dramatically and kill your hair. You get it? So like, let's say this would be dead. I have to cut this out, I have to cut this. I would have to bleach it to go to this, and I would have to cut this. I would end up with a short bob, and I don't want that. But if I've already cut this, I might just cut this, which are actually a normal cut for me, and I guess for everybody. So that's so much better. And then you have to, of course, cut it afterwards, but please just cut it before and get all the dead and damaged hair out of it, because it's just important. I know what it thinks about it, but it is important. So that's my first tip. Get a good cut and trim before. If you don't know what a trim means, ask your hairdresser. If they don't know, get another one. Because it doesn't only involve like the shaving thing for men, you know, like in zzz, no. So, second tip. You're probably watching this and you're blonde. So you're probably a brunette, maybe even black. That's hard to go blonde, sure, in once. You can do it in once. Keep on dreaming. You can do it and not lose your hair. Even if there are hairdressers that say like, okay, we want to do it, they just out of your money. They can do it. It's impossible because you have hair layers. And there is like the pigment in it, and there are all these layers around it, and there's one hair. But what you can do is already kind of strip the layers out of it so the pigment comes more up. And you can do it with this. You can see it, please go. You can see it. It's called John Frieda Go Blonder Spray. It says actually not to use on brown or dark or black hair, but I actually use it because it kind of already strips out the layers out of your hair, and you will get a little bit like a reddish orangey glow in your hair, but you will not get a bright redhead. So that's nice. And that is because it already strips off the layers, so your pigment is more up. And when you then bleach your hair, it strips the pigment also out of it, because it can reach it. Because the darker your hair is, the thicker it is. So the more you need to use it. I always recommend using this only once a week. You can only use it once between every time you wash it. And you have to use it with heat. Don't let it get wet, because then it's gonna go stinky. So if you live in a rainy country, wash it out afterwards. Do it in the morning on a day you have nothing to do, and then wash it out at night. Because if it gets wet, so I once forgot to wash it out when I had it in, and I was riding on my bicycle to the rain because it's in Netherlands. And it smells bad. Like, it smells worse than wet dog. Like, it's not nice. So that's my tip. What I would do, you have to get your hair a little bit wet, like so dry. So mostly would just take like something and spray water on my hair, comb it through, get the stuff in, comb it through again so it's like evenly and you don't end up with this patch blonder as this patch or something like that, because that would also be horrible and it can happen. So you have to really nicely comb it through, and then I mostly would take my blow dryer, blow dry my hair and style it, because I don't have straight hair for myself. So yeah, that was the second precaution, to kind of already strip it until the pigment, and then if you bleach it, you strip it out, also the pigment, which will make you go blonde instead of red, shortly said. Third tip, don't go blonde all at once. It's like a horrible thing to do. Surely if you have taken enough precautions, don't go to your hairdresser. Alright, like today I want to go blonde, because just what I already said, those people just want your money. They don't care about your hair, how it's gonna turn out, they just want money. And a lot of hairdressers are like that. If they say like, okay, let's do this, don't trust it. Don't. Mostly also cheap hairdressers. It sounds kind of bad, like I have actually a cheap hairdresser that comes like at home, and she's really good. Nothing against cheap hairdressers, but cheap salons, that is it. What it is cheap, it's not right. I let this on a really expensive salon. Expensive as fuck. Don't like that, but it looks good. So don't get it one bleached ahead for once. Just don't get highlights, and what you can do is get really nice, very teeny tiny highlights, and then just a lot of them on all through your hair, and it will look blonder like much faster. Really, I have to check my battery. Yeah, it's good. So it will also look blonde, and you can see what the bleach will do to your hair, like how it will turn out. Like maybe it will still turn out a little bit reddish, and now you won't have a full head of red hair, so that's good, because you have your own color underneath it, and that will tone it down. Then you can of course use this spray, and then it will go blonder by itself. I would recommend to do hairlights once or twice, having a period from around a month to 6 weeks with him, and afterwards go for a full head of bleach. And I just already said, going to a good hairdresser is expensive, unfortunately. So you kind of also have to financially prepare for that. You can try to bleach your own hair. Definitely highlights if you do not have dyed hair before, because if you have dyed hair darker, you cannot dye it lighter, you can only bleach it. You can try to dye actually some hairlights in it and look how that goes. Just see it. You can do it yourself. You can definitely try it. If you want me to, I can show you a technique how to do it the best way. Just comment what you want, and yeah, that's my tip 3. Tip 4, which is when it is bleached or you have highlights or whatever, is to use I have it here, silver shampoo, and it's like this purple. Like, this is not the bottle, this is how purple the shampoo is. Yeah, that shampoo, because it kind of like gets the yellowness and orangeness washed off your hair, and I have like this store brand of it because I couldn't find any other thing, so I'm probably gonna have to look order it online because it smells horrible. Yay! It smells actually really horrible. It smells like, you know, hand soap. And then not the nice kind of hand soap, but like the grandma kind of hand soap. So yeah, wash your hair with that. Don't do it too much though, because I have experienced that it does dry the hair out. It's just a bad thing. But it does get it, like the orange and yellowness out of it. So yeah. And my last tip is, I already told you, you're gonna have to cut your hair. If you already know that, why don't you let it grow out? Like, let it grow a little bit longer. Like, if you want to have like a video on how to grow your hair fast, like I grow my hair an inch a week. I cut it every 2 weeks, keep it like this, just ask me. And I will make that video for you guys. So yeah, please, if you like this video, follow me on YouTube, give it a like, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye!